We have 7 ensembles. We have 2 prelude ensembles, prelude strings and prelude brass. Each one of those ensembles are meant to kind of take musicians who are at the beginning stages of their instrumental experience and kind of give them that foundation to kind of get to the intermediate level of playing. A lot of it is intonation-based exercises, making sure that they know all of their fingerings, dynamics, phrasings, for the wind players, like the way that your mouth should be formed to really kind of achieve the best sound for your instrument, and then for the string players, making sure that everything is being held in position for the string instruments to make sure that their technique is good. And then after they get through that level of playing, they kind of go up to the next level, which is the intermediate orchestra.
My name is Luke Storm. I'm the director of the SCV Brass Ensemble. This group started to provide an outlet for the brass players to play more chamber music outside of the large ensembles that they'd have at their school and the other offerings at SCVYO. Chamber music for brass players is not something that is all that common in the high school level. It's very common in college. I've also directed brass ensembles at Cal Arts, and here we're able to play chamber music at the high school level, which is a really important way to develop musicianship skills and develop technique on brass instruments. The kids here have always amazed me with how much they're able to progress on their instruments and how musical they're able to play the really challenging music that I give them. Everything that I give them is fully at a college or even professional level, and I found that if I push them to play the music and give them the tools to be able to learn that music, then they always rise to the occasion.
The first year I played in the group, I was the youngest person there, and it was definitely very challenging for me. But I feel like it's made me a better musician playing in this group. And as the years have gone on, I'm now the first trumpet, and seeing the younger kids play, it's really fun to see where I was at one point. I like helping them out, and then I just like playing alongside them because it's different than what I can get in my high school. For me, music has been kind of like my outlet. I get stressed out at home or just to do anything because I've just been doing it for so long. It's kind of second nature to me to just go gravitate towards it now.
We really love having the guitar ensemble, the guitar orchestra rather, because it really is an orchestra. There's a lot of different kinds of guitars in there. The guitar ensemble acts as a bridge between classical music and several other genres. It was a no-brainer for us to kind of have that ensemble, and Jim, the instructor for that ensemble, is just amazing. He's an amazing faculty member to teach that, and he actually had proposed that ensemble in the first place, and we thought about it, and you're like, why wouldn't we have a guitar ensemble? That doesn't make any sense. There's so many people that play guitar in the world, and there's so many genres that guitar lends its voice to. Of course, guitar should be part of the conversation.
My name's Rachel Iba. So I have a few different positions. I'm currently the managing director of the whole operation, but I also conduct one of the orchestras. I string coach for our advanced ensemble, and I'm the director of the chamber music program. Unlike the rest of the ensembles, the students are performing by themselves. There's no adult directing them, so all of the interaction takes place non-verbally between them. It's a sort of silent negotiation.
I'm like a social butterfly, so I like to play around. I just enjoy the music, and when you get to actually make the music, it's a lot of fun. Each Saturday you get to improve more, and then just you start off with this big blob of nothing, and it expands to a masterpiece made by Beethoven or something.
I take on a lot of roles here. I'm a strings coach, chamber music coach. I'm the student representative, the music librarian, and the principal cellist of the Nove Orchestra. I joined this orchestra about 5 years ago as a player, and then I eventually became a teacher for this organization. around a year and a half ago, and that really inspired me to continue cello as a profession. And I just love seeing the joy on the kids' faces and spreading the love and passion for music that I have. Every piece of music is really special. You have to put yourself in that situation so you can convey the purest emotions to the audience, because that's really what music is. It's the purest form of language that can be shared with everyone.
The top group is the Nove Sinfonia. Nove Sinfonia is kind of a combination of repertoire that includes music that's inspired by other cultures, and this kind of element of improvisation in that particular ensemble is something that we as an organization want to bring back to classical music, because that's where it started in classical music. And then improvisation and playing without reading music is something that's been part of humanity for thousands of years. We want to be able to reach out into all of the different genres and all of the different approaches that happen here in Santa Clarita and be able to accommodate performing ensembles. What we want is to continue to grow. We want to be able to accommodate as many young musicians here in the Santa Clarita Valley as possible.